Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BEX Show, episode 3. I'm really excited to be here again with you. Today, we're going to talk about the law of attraction and how that works. Many of you have probably seen The Secret and how whatever you think, you manifest. The reality is, whatever you are, you attract. And I realize that many times, when I learn to let go of things and surrender to the universe and just be like, I'm going to just have fun and relax. I know I can't control what's happening right now, but I'm going to release it. And I know that I'm someone of worth that deserves the best in life. And that is when good things start to happen without me even trying. Because when you try, you're coming out of a spirit of lack and a spirit of poverty. Okay, I can read your mind because right now you're probably thinking, oh my god, that means I manifested the crap that is happening around me. Not all the time. Sometimes things happen because it's there to build your character and your patience. And because the thing is, all of us want to be really happy and successful, but not all of us can really handle that all at once. For example, overnight success. That's great, but can you handle that? Can you handle the wealth that comes with it? Can you handle the popularity? Can you handle the amount of people that will start emailing you, texting you, maybe like paparazzi? I mean, whatever industry that you want to succeed in. So, can you handle that kind of level of success if you don't have the character, the patience, the integrity to be at that level of success and greatness? So sometimes then things around us starts to shift, and then we find ourselves just wondering, did I make this happen? And so there's a lot of like shame and guilt and unforgiveness towards ourselves, and we start to get mad at ourselves. And that's just not the way to go. The way to go is to realize that there's some such thing as undeserved access, undeserved grace, and that means that because you are a human being worthy of love, that there is a universe at work for you. And so if you truly believe that, then things will start to work out for you. If you're always saying, oh, why does bad things always happen to me? Then bad things will always happen to you, because that's the perspective and the worldview in which you're coming from. And so, okay, law of attraction, what is it? Basically, it's the idea that whatever you emit into the universe, that you will attract. And that's not only thoughts, but it's your underlying beliefs about who you are. So, for example, a lot of us don't realize that we actually live with this feeling of unworthiness. And that's why when I coach people, I really want to, ask them questions about their childhood, because what has happened in your childhood a lot of times affects who you think you are. And so maybe your parents never gave you the love that you deserved. Maybe they fought a lot and you felt ignored. And you felt like you always had to yell for attention. And so then you became this super flamboyant, loud, obnoxious person that people find really annoying. But that's because you're coming from an aura of unworth, if you can say that. An aura of I don't deserve to even take up space, or you feel unheard, and so that's why you have to yell. Or at work you might have a situation where you are discontent with something, and then so you don't speak up about it, right? And you feel like you don't deserve to be heard, right? So you don't ever speak up, and then you start to get sick, and so cancer manifests, flus manifest, allergies manifest. All of that physical self, the things that happen in your physical being, actually first manifests in your thoughts. And so if there's thoughts of lack, that will manifest in your body. And I've definitely, everything I teach, I've experienced myself. So don't think that I'm reading a textbook on psychology or therapy or whatever it is. I've experienced it myself. I've experienced the coming out of unworthiness and experienced the outcome of that. I've experienced abundance and the feeling like I am worth it. And so I come out of that abundance, and then everything that is good then comes to me so easily. And usually when I'm having fun, when I'm out dancing, when I'm out, relaxing, getting a cup of coffee, then all of a sudden, all these things come together. And so law of attraction. I wanted to talk a little about giving and receiving. I think giving is you saying to the universe that you're abundant, because only people who feel abundant can give. But you can also give your way to abundance. Obviously, don't sacrifice yourself in a way where it undermines your worth. Okay, but when you give, you're saying like, I am abundant, and the universe is always giving to me, giving back to me. And so in that moment of giving, you feel really great, right? That is because the universe can use that thing that you've given to a stranger or your friend, and then multiply that many folds. But it's actually, giving is actually for you to feel abundant. It's actually not about necessarily that person who then feels abundant because you gave it to them, but it's you feeling like there's always more than enough. And when you give, something shifts around you in your universe. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, how that has manifested in my own life. And so I also want to talk about how can you give when you don't feel like you have enough, or when the bills are due. Okay, so I believe that there are times that actually when you're in need, that's when you need to give the most. And it doesn't have to be money. It could be advice. It could be support, encouragement to your friends, or simply sharing a fact, or an encouraging truth to a stranger. Because what that says is like, I'm actually not in lack. My abstract being, my spirit being, is filled to the brim, and I can still give. And that is an act of faith. And whether you believe in faith or not, you have faith in something, right? You have a faith that when you wake up, you'll breathe. If you're laying in bed, your body is breathing for you. So you have faith that your body is working without you even thinking about it. You have faith that if you step outside your door, that the floor is not going to collapse, that you're not going to step into thin air and then fall into space. You have faith that when you drive, other people are hopefully driving with skill and tact so that you don't hit each other on the freeway. So I believe that faith, or your beliefs about the world and what you can achieve in life, is actually the very thing that moves you forward. Because everything that you see in this world was first manifested in someone's mind. So it was first an idea. So this couch that I'm sitting on, this painting I painted, so as you can see, let me show you. So both of them actually. So everything, from buildings to food to sushi chefs, they first had an idea and they created it. So my question to you is, what do you want to manifest in your life? What is it that you want to attract? And that first begins with healing yourself, healing your spirit being, healing your childhood wounds about what you're worth or what you have to do. Just a short, very personal story about myself is I grew up with the idea that um, that I wasn't worth it. And why? Well, I felt that perhaps my mom gave more attention to my brother and that I was less loved. And also because I didn't grow up with my dad, I thought that there was something wrong with me and that I was defected or in a way as we are imperfect. And I want to encourage you, if there's some childhood wound or something that you still talk about with bitterness, I encourage you to really journal that, talk about it, really go back into the past and see, like, what's your memory of you feeling unworthy? Was it your parents fighting, or you maybe you got abused or hit, you know, or maybe you got shipped around the country because your parents couldn't take care of you. So what is it that made you feel unworthy? Write that down. And I really encourage you. Right now, I'm doing just a very one-time deal because I don't really do private coaching anymore. I try to go for workshops, but I am offering packages in which, I mean, you're getting a crazy deal where you can stock up, and all you have to do is email or text me, give me 24-hour notice, 48-hour notice. Just let me know, 3 available times that you're free, and we'll get on the phone, on Skype. We'll hack it out. I will, give you the coaching that you need to succeed in that area of your life, whether it's in your career, your relationships, whether you're in, an acting industry or accounting, whatever it is. I will give you the advice that you need and also help you achieve your goals step by step in a way that's very practical, but also values who you are. Because it's not about what you do in life that makes you successful or happy. It's about the stuff within you. Because everything that you desire to manifest, happiness, joy, success, wealth, everything is within you and comes from inside of you. And if you don't realize that, you'll go your whole life just waiting for someone to give you that approval or that acceptance or the success. I give you permission to flourish. You don't have to wait for an employer or director or whoever it is to give you this, oh, now you're worth it. Now you're worth it because now you're, in this movie role or you're a CEO of a company. You don't have to wait for other people to give you that kind of worth or approval. You can do it for yourself. And how? I really want to show you that. And that is part of the reason I have the BEX show. And that's why I'm offering this one-time deal for coaching. I believe in you. And I realize that by sharing everything I've learned in my own personal journey, I'm able to heal myself as well. And so, but first it's clarifying, identifying those wounds, and then digging up what's not good for you and letting go of those things. Because we can't flourish if we still have junk in the trunk. We just can't. And that's the thing. So anyways, I will see you next time on the BEX show. And if you're interested, please, please, please click on the link below. It is a one-time deal, whether it's for gifts or for yourself. Stock up on coaching sessions so that you can achieve the life that you want and be empowered to know that everything you desire is within you. So have a great day, and I know you're going to have a joyous and wondrous day. Thanks.